let's look at art and creativity, how they're different, how they're similar, and let's see how we can use creativity to create art, or how the arts can be used with creativity. Art is a method you can learn. It tells a story, you can make a point, or express a feeling. Think about Van Gogh's Starry Night, Monet's paintings, Michelangelo's sculptures, or ballet. Drawing, painting, sculpting, and dancing. Music and ballet are the classical forms of art. Art isn't necessarily creative. It does not have to be original, and it needs creativity to evolve, or else everybody's just doing the same kind of art. Creativity, on the other hand, isn't necessarily art. It is original and imagination driven. It does not make you an artist, and it can solve problems. Now, why is it necessary to know the difference? Because I hear the words, I can't draw, I can't paint, I am not an artist, I am not creative. Somewhere along the way, we get it into our heads that if I can't draw and I can't paint, I'm not an artist, therefore I'm not creative. And that's just not true. You have a brain, and it has two sides. A left side, where you do most of your analytical thinking, logical, measuring, mathematical, science side of your brain. But you also have a right side. And on that side, you see color, music, movement. That's where art and creativity like to play around. That right side is full of expressing itself, but you still have to use both. Creativity is a gift from God, and everyone has it. Genesis 1:27 says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he, him, male and female created he, them. You see, that verse repeats itself. It tells us that God created man in his image. And part of bearing the image of God is in the beginning, God created. God is a very creative God. He spoke the world and all that is in it into existence with his powerful words. Nothing else in creation, though, can create like a person can. Only humans can draw and evolve. They can paint and evolve into more and more and more in their art. The practice makes progress, and we are the creation that can do progress and creativity. You can give an elephant a paintbrush, and you can guide its trunk to paint, but the elephant cannot do it on its own. It cannot think, today I'd like to paint a flower, and I'm going to use red, yellow, and green. It just doesn't work that way. Only humans were created in the image of God. And I fully believe somewhere in that image is the ability to have creativity. When we're kids, we enjoy drawing and painting and just playing with imagination, building with blocks, towns and cities and space and all kinds of things that we can make. But somewhere along the way, something happens and we start stuffing creativity. Maybe it was something someone said or something about something we did, or maybe we just got busy, distracted, and other things took more importance and creativity got shoved to the side. And then we become adults who have problems and we don't know how to solve them. You see, inside every person is an inner child, and that inner child has not forgotten the way a crayon colors, or the way paint feels, or the smell of Play-Doh, or how to use your imagination. It's in there. It's inside of everyone, and it's just waiting for that permission to get out and play. We've got to start changing. When we say, I can't and I'm not, we've got to change that to I can and I am, because words are powerful. When we say, I can't, or I'm not, we start to believe what we hear, whether it's spoken to us from someone else or we said it ourselves. We start believing, I can't, I'm not. I can't draw, I can't paint, I'm not an artist, I'm not creative. And we live what we believe. And we start feeling that way too inside our heart. Hear me now. You are one of a kind. From your fingerprints to your DNA, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are God's design. You are unique. You could say You're unique. So give that inner child in you permission to play, because only you can give and express you the way God designed you. And maybe you can find that joy in your creativity again. Just playing with your creativity. We just need to rediscover your creativity and unlock it. If you want to learn how to unlock your creativity, join us in the video where we're going to look at 15 ways to unlock your creativity.